all good. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. I don't know why you're worried. I'm not worried. I'm not worried. I'm worried. I'm worried. Okay, we got 62. We're good. Yo, what's going on? Welcome back to Game Jab. It's me, Zach. Kevin's not here today. Well, actually, he is technically here. This is the same session as the last one. It's just, he had to go out and go meet somebody real quick. He'll be back. He agreed to come back. So what's going on, everybody? How are we all doing? Man, I really suck at... Oh, no! I really suck at doing this. I know I could do the whole aim thing, but I want to see if I could just do it straight off of just hitting it. There we go. That's good. I like that. Oh man, I fell right through the crack. I did. So how's everybody doing? And oh yeah, I wanted to make a shout out to Jose, who's been a really dedicated fan. Not really fan, but more like a dedicated subscriber. He's been helping us out a lot. There we go. I've been meaning to like help him out with his channel and do some artwork for his channel, but I've been having a hard time like getting around to doing that stuff. So help got him an Elgato HD, which is great. He needed it. So let's see here. I need to stop this first. Okay, so... See, when I first played this, it didn't have this mode. And it made it really difficult for me to play, because you couldn't aim, and before I did the updates, like, the camera angles were awful. Like, bad awful. That's alright. I can deal with that. That's good. I can do that too. Anyway, yeah, camera angle was just bad. It was awful. But I did an update, and it seems to be helping out a little bit more. So we're doing all right, doing good, doing swell. We're no longer butt sucking at this point. Oh crap. To go back up and go... Oh, kill him first. Okay, good. I don't have to do that. So we can just do it this way. So I had to start a file, a separate file for this game, because there's a lot of learning to do, kind of like in Banjo-Kazooie. So we did it. Anyway, there's a lot of learning involved in this, and it took me a while to actually get the hang of things and figure out what I'm doing wrong. Which I'm not doing anything wrong, I'm just learning as I go. So I spent like a good day. Like, I haven't been able to really edit very well lately because I've been having some issues with Adobe Premiere. Like, there's been like audio skips and audio drops for some weird reason, and I've been looking it up. And if anybody knows anything about Adobe Premiere Pro CC and you know about the audio drops, can you give me a tip or a clue? Because all I've been able to get lately is just render everything in and out and fix it. I used to not have that issue until now. Yeah, if you can give me a little help if you know how to use Adobe Premiere, that would be great. Other than that, I'll just figure it out on my own. Give me my pagey. Thank you. Thank you. That's what I wanted. Whoa, 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 whoa. Camera angle's still not that good. It's still not that tight. And I honestly have not gotten too far in this game. So I just got far enough to be able to kind of like figure things out. And to be able to go from there. So we got that. I believe there's another ghost somewhere. Let's see, how many ghosts do we have? We just need one more, and that's the bully. The one that pissed me off the most. Let's see. Did we do the we did the arcade thing? We gotta get all the pigs. A buddy of mine, Tori, he recommended me playing this game. He said it's hard, but it's also very nostalgic and fun. So, I mean, he's right. It is fun. It's just there's certain things about it already I'm discovering that I've formed a bit of a love-hate with this. Like, it's fun nostalgia-wise, but I feel like it's not fully polished. But I mean, shoot, it is by an independent team, you know, and this is all based off of Kickstart money, so can't complain too much. What do we got going on here? Oh yeah, this. We could do this. I think we can do this. I'm almost 100% certain that I can do this. Inside the monument, huh? Okay. Well, never mind. I don't want to go in there anyways. Let's see. There's certain powers I still need to get to. Like I'm discovering things as I go. So part of me thinks that I need to go this way. I did something interesting over here a while back. Now that I'm learning things as I go. Let's see. I've learned that I can actually double jump up this thing if I do it this way. Yeah. Let's see. I think it was right here. Yeah. That's another thing too. I like the fact that I can... Oh no. I like the fact that I can double jump up like certain platforms that probably wasn't intended for me to do it that way. I can do this. We did it once already. There we go. Okay, so we'll just kind of... There we go. Now, see, I don't know if this was actually intended to do it this way or not, but this is what I found, and it worked for me. I think there are, is there stuff up here? No. But this is how I get that, that bully ghost. Let's see. I'm gonna have to go this way. Nope, that ain't gonna work. Okay, so let's go this way. Climbing, we're making progress. Oh yeah. So we went that way. That way. There we go. Made it. Made it up the mountain. I don't know if that's what it intended for me to do, but I did it anyway. Because I did it on my other profile and it worked just fine. Excuse me. The camera is very, very twitchy. Oh, why did I do that? I'm still learning the controls too. Like, the controls aren't hard. That's the thing. They're basic. It's just... There's a lot for me to take in with a new game. Let's see, we'll go this way. So how's everybody doing? Oh yeah, the minecart thing. Yeah, we can't really do that yet either. Can't go that way, so we're good. There's this minecart dude. Who might you be? Howdy, strangers. Name's Kratos. Let me guess. The god of the ore? Ah, no idea what y'all are babbling about. My job's to ride these rails, and then, yeah. So basically what we gotta do is ride this dude and get like 60 gems throughout the entire ride. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do it, because it's just a quick way to get a pagey and where we need to be. Yeah, I get it, dude. So really all we got to do is just kind of ride along. It's kind of like Donkey Kong. Let's see, X and then wait, A to jump, X to fire, and then to boost or break. Which I didn't end up using that very much. I just kind of like just rode. There we go. There we go. There we go. Oh no. Oh, that little doo-doo. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. We just need 60. Just need 60. We're already at 51. We're at 54. It's all good. It's all good. Don't worry. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Don't worry about me. You do you. I'll do me. We're at 62. We got this in the bag. Don't worry. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. I don't know why you're worried. I'm not worried. I'm not worried. I'm worried. I'm worried. Okay, we got 62. We're good. And we made it to another place that we gotta go to. So, okay, now we got another pagey. That's what matters the most. Now we gotta find that. Oh wait, no, we didn't go there. It's all good. It's all good, bro. I don't need you to tell me where to go. I can get up the mountain myself. I can get up this mountain. Oh. I got this in the bag. But anyways, my buddy Tori, he recommended that I play this, and he told me that it, you know, if I like Banjo-Kazooie, which I do, that this will bring back a lot of nostalgic feelings, and it does, but it doesn't really truly capture what Banjo-Kazooie captured, in my opinion. Banjo-Kazooie is all about collecting and gathering, and they did certain things that were right at that time, you know. And you got to remember, this was back in the 90s when platforming, 3D platforming was new to the N64. It was something different. And the fact that this is, you know, just kind of reminiscing from the 90s, it's, you don't get that same feeling, you know. The only people who get that feeling these days is people who grew up with Banjo-Kazooie in the 90s. And I feel like kids today who play this probably wouldn't get that same feeling like what we get, you know. So, that's just my opinion. Let's see, we need to go down. There's nothing up here. This first ghost, he was a bit of a pain in the butt for a little bit of pain in the growing area for me, because he's a jerk. Like, this dude's a jerk face. Yeah, see, he attacks you. You gotta hit him whenever he turns orange. Then you get him. There you go. Now I got all of them. Alright. Where do I go, camera? Okay, something doesn't feel right about this, so we'll go down. See, that's another thing too. Like, the camera on Banjo-Kazooie at the time was tight because you didn't have anything like that at the time on the N64. Nowadays, if you have a camera that's basically playing like the N64, and you have it with versing today's modern gaming, it's like it feels very clunky. Don't get me wrong, I don't think this is a bad game. I think it's a little too behind its time, you know. It should have been made a long time ago, and it should have been made with Banjo-Kazooie to give it that nostalgia feeling. It would have been a workable thing. Yeah, we know what to do here too. So basically what you gotta do is you just gotta kind of like get them wet. Use the different elements to like make them feel good, you know? So we're gonna go ahead and do our collecting real quick. That's what we do. That's the big thing here. You gotta collect quills. And pages. I feel like here's my thing about this too. I feel like I'm pretty sure like some people in the audience here are gonna be like, "What is this game and why are you playing it?" You know, it's different. It's weird, and it is different. You got to remember too. This game was made for people who grew up in the '90s playing the N64 and loved it. You know, this is kind of like it's kind of like seeing your childhood kind of like come back to life for a little bit and experiencing it. So, okay, we got 66. We good. We are good on those. But I do recommend anybody who's never played any of these games like Banjo-Kazooie, Banjo-Tooie, Yooka Laylee. Play it. Seriously, give it a shot. See what you think. It's a good game. It's one of those games that you're gonna get frustrated with, and you're gonna get lost. There's moments where it's really hard. Like the problem with platformers, in my opinion, today, is that platformers just don't seem to know what they want to be anymore. You know, like back then in the '90s, it was acceptable because we're like, oh, cool, I get to do this and that. But nowadays, like, I believe with a modern gaming audience, it's it doesn't work today because people are like, what kind of game is this for? Like, what is this, a platformer or something else? Which it is a platformer, but it's a platformer that's kind of like reliving memories, like borrowing certain things that they feel was good back in the Banjo-Kazooie days. I'll be right back, guys. I got actually, tell you what, we'll see you next time on Game Jab. Bye.